Hi everyone. Today I want to do something a little bit different and talk about a piece of our tiny house that you may not know is there. So I want to talk about why we sleep on the floor, how we do it, and do we like it? Stay tuned. Alright, so here's an example of what we got. This is a Shiki Bouton, and we got it in a 4-inch with some wool in there as well because there's some antibacterial properties. And then they come in all different sizes. So we had a California King, but we just called in and they were able to do it. So our bed was about $400, probably around maybe $500 after we added the wool and the other bits to it. So significantly cheaper than a king size bed. I think if you look on Amazon, they're probably, I don't know, $1,000, $2,000. So this was significantly cheaper. So we felt that if it didn't work out very well, it wasn't that big of an investment. So that's what we ended up getting for our floor bed. Okay, so Raul is going to demonstrate how we transform this room into our office. This is a blanket. It's called Big Blanket Co. It is super, super soft and stretchy, and it is 10 feet by 10 feet.
It's 100 square feet. It's almost the size of this room.
It's amazing. It actually would probably go wall to wall in this room. Oops.
Make sure there's nothing behind me. Sorry, I gotta move all the phone stuff. Make sure that I'm unplugged and everything is
So,
easy reach because the bed's gonna go right about there.
yeah, so we stick it. We, for a while, had it under this window, but now we like it under here because it gives us more room in the room. This is a California King. Raul is tall, so we wanted to make sure that he had enough room. We've always had queens. We had a queen in our other tiny house, but we splurged. We now have a California King. And this, so it is pretty heavy, for sure.
Not that bad.
It's not that bad. And then he'll just kind of rearrange it. And one thing you'll notice, we have a mattress protector on here because of the dog. And then we also have a sheet on both sides of the bed. The reason that we do that is because when we turn it into the couch in a minute, we then have more coverage. So it's just something that we decided was a good idea after the fact. And so this bed we purchased from a local vendor here in Portland. It is organic wool and cotton, and it is a 4-inch thick, yeah, I believe it's a 4 or 5-inch thick California King, and it's a natural color, but like I'm gonna cover it with a sheet because that just makes a lot more sense, and so it won't get dirty. I'm gonna turn off the phone for 1 second, help him, and then I will be back. Okay, and here it is all put together. And you can now sit on it like a couch.
Yay.
And now we're able to work and we have all of this free floor space to do whatever we want.
Like roll around, play hockey. We can do the twist.
He's half asleep, y'all. Ignore him. Turn the light on. So the question we got a lot when we first bought the bed. So we've been sleeping on the floor bed for
2.5 months now?
No, 4 months. We've been in this house for 3 or 4 months now. And so I would say the first week or two, there was an adjustment. So my hip hurt a little bit when I would lay on my side, back hurt. Like it was an adjustment for sure, I think.
Yeah, it felt like somebody, like you had just gone through like a hockey game. Like your shoulders hurt, your hips hurt.
And I have a little watch that tracks your sleep. And I was still getting like a good amount, like 3 or 4 hours of REM sleep. but I was just waking up sore. I was still sleeping. And then after about a week or two, I think we both rolled over kind of at the same day. It was like,
I don't remember closing my eyes.
I don't hurt anymore. And so, yeah, so now it's normal for us, and I don't wake up sore or anything. We're sleeping good. It's comfortable. We even like lounge in the bed at night, and we'll watch TV or read or whatever. And so it's just like a regular bed.
Also, the bed is kind of good for your core because it there's no bounce to it, so you have to like.
You do have to do a sit up every time you get out of bed, so there's that. And then it's nice having a couch here so that when we play role-playing games.
So we have.
Oh, well, there you go. Everybody gets one. Okay, I'm doing a YouTube video.
I don't need one.
So, when we're doing role-playing games, I can sit behind him and, watch over there. Or, when I work, I have more room to do what I need. So far,
it's been pretty good.
It's been pretty good. And being able to use the space better, in less than 100 square feet, we're able to have an office and a bed. Hi, I'm making a YouTube video.
Hi.
Has been really helpful for us and allows us to have a tiny house and still do all the things that we need to do, because I work 100% from home even before the pandemic. But yeah, so far, so good. If you have any questions about floor beds, what kind to get, it's technically called a Shiki Bouton if you want to research that. But if you want to know anything about it, let me know in the comments and I will tell you what I know.
It's a Japanese floor bed also. Like, that's another way to say it. Japanese floor beds.
Talk to you guys soon.
Bye.